going on, people? It's your boy Tots back again for another top of the morning show. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. T-Chanto Sports, the home of sports. And yeah, some exclusive news, shall I say. Big up the chat, obviously, in the building as well. Big up Tom. He says, yo, long time. Bro, it's been a minute still. I can't even lie, bro. I ain't seen you in the chat for time. What are you telling me, bro? I said, big up. Like the video. Big up Tom for that. I really appreciate it. Master Jackson with laughing emojis, you know. Oh my days. Obviously, I've seen this news. And the thing is, like I said, I can't even debunk the thing, bro. It's crazy. It's nasty. It is nasty work for sure. Master finished club. Yeah, you know what? If this comes true, it's actually nasty. It is actually nasty work because, yeah. Again, this Chelsea link just won't go away. I'm hoping, yeah, people are just getting carried away in terms of because we're just buying Chelsea players, just linking us to any kind of Chelsea man. But nah, it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. So yeah, I'm gonna get into this, man. Now, boom, flipping out. Arsenal exclusive. Arsenal add Chelsea star Nicholas Jackson to the striker shortlist, man. Says Tom Weber. Yeah, fingers crossed this ain't true, man. Oh my days, I'll be crashing out. I'll be crashing out, bro. I can't lie. That'll be me finished. That'll be me done out here, run out here. Because boy, yeah, if we get this guy, yeah, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. Pull it in a sandwich. It is a wrap, bro. Yeah, we're done out. But yeah, it says also I've added Chelsea forward Nicholas Jackson to their someone transfer shortlist. The transfer podcast understands. Mikel Arteta's side are eager to bring in a new striker to the Emirates, and this summer, and we've been informed that Jackson is the latest star being monitored by the Gunners hierarchy. What is this obsession with these Chelsea guys, bro? I don't get it. Like, why we got such a tight link to Chelsea Football Club? What is going on? John, like, seriously, like, just leave their players alone. Do you know what I mean? Like, what is going on, man? I can't believe it. It's shocking, man. It's shocking. But yeah, it says the Senegal international has scored 30 goals in 80 appearances, which again, for, you know what, for a second choice, third choice striker or a wide forward, that's actually too bad. It's all right. But again, for a main man, you need to be getting 1 and 2 for one of these top clubs at least. You know what I mean? So yeah, for Chelsea, since joining from Villarreal in 2023, but he's been heavily linked with the move away from Stamford Bridge following the arrival of Liam Delap and obviously the close continued pursuit of Hugo Nketiah. So yeah, there's obviously been rumors and stuff like that they want to try to get a move. Big up Mister says, yo, tippy top, big up bro. What you telling me, bro? I'm all good. What you saying, my guy? Big up Carlos, my bro. What you telling me, guy? Hope you're good. Wild Guan Blood. What have I missed? Nah, just obviously a report saying that Arsenal are they've put Nicholas Jackson in their transfer target list. Yeah, their short list of strikers, bro. And the thing is as well, yeah, I can actually see us trying to get this guy too. That's the maddest thing. If we get habits from you, bro, we can definitely try and get this guy. Because again, he's someone that can play on the left as well. Oh, mate. I'd crash out. I can't lie. This is the one that would let me crash out, bro. We need a proper clinical striker. Yeah, are we getting this guy? Nah. Hopefully it's just rumors. And obviously, I'm just going to report any kind of rumors. This is his actual currency, apparently 65 million euros, man, which I thought is obviously more than I expected, to be fair, considering what we did yesterday. I think Osham was like 67. So yeah, Osham is definitely more than 2 million euros better than Jackson, bro. Like, what are we doing here? But yeah, that is apparently the current rate and market for Nicholas Jackson. Obviously, he's doubled his price slightly since being at Chelsea. Like I said, the 30 goals and 80 is okay for like a second tier striker or like a backup winger or someone that's obviously on the left or something. But for your main man, obviously you want at least 1 and 2 for sure. But yeah, so the transfer podcast can now confirm that Jackson has joined Victor Gyökeres, Benjamin Sesko, and Ollie Watkins on an Arsenal transfer shortlist as they look to finalize a deal for a new striker, man. Yeah, there's one more name that I've been aware of this week, which may come as a surprise, which is Nicholas Jackson, the striker who's been an interesting time, who's had an interesting time at Chelsea in the last 2 years. Duncan Castle revealed to the latest episode of the Transfer Podcast. I think he works for the Mirror. I'm not even too sure, man. It's one of the papers anyway. But yeah, Mirror or the Times, one of them. It says Chelsea have always been looking for either adding someone in that position or replacing him totally. Chelsea say they're not actively looking to sell Jackson in this window, but he's not one of the untouchable figures within the squad. So I've seen obviously the untouchable figures that I think is like Palmer, Casado, Enzo. There's a couple more. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think Colwell's one as well. There's like 4 or 5 that like literally you're not selling them regardless of who comes in, how much money, whatever. And then the rest of them is kind of like you're not willing to sell them, or you're not looking to sell them, sorry. But if a decent offer comes in, you'll be obviously open to the idea. And obviously Jackson is one of them. It says Arsenal to sign a new striker. Castle's added the guidance I have on where Arsenal are is that this is the broad range of options is deliberated. They want to ensure that they get centre forward for Arteta this window. I don't feel like they did last window. Brother, there's no way I've waited 5 years to get Nicholas Jackson, bro. On my life. don't let me get this guy, fam, because yeah, it's gonna be a heel turn, brother. I'm telling you, bro. Oh my god. I said, bro, I can't lie, this Arsenal Chelsea link was the funniest thing ever, bro. Brother, it's actually mad. I can't even deep it myself. I can't get my head around this thing, bro. It's like, what are we actually doing here? Like, is every kind of player that they actually have we're going to get linked to every summer? Like, this has to end. This cannot continue. This cannot continue. What is going on? Man said Arsenal for Jackson. Even my man's laughing. He's a Chelsea fan. We got Carlos. Even my man's creasing, bro. Oh my, this is what I'm saying. And the maddest thing is, because we buy from you, man, on a reg, you can't even say they're chatting rubbish because we bought players from you already to this window. Do you get it? So, yeah, man, yeah, I'm not happy about this. I don't care if it's a rumor. I'm about to crash out. I swear. I'm about to crash out, man. Big up the chat, man. Make sure you guys smash the likes, all that good stuff. Man said, oh, my God, laughing emojis. Man can't believe it himself, bro. Yeah, it's nasty, bro. It's nasty. Very nasty work, man. Massive Chelsea definitely got Josh Kroenke P. Diddy pictures and videos, bro. Bro, that's the only thing I can actually think of to really justify this actually happening. Because, brother, like, what would possess you to have all the strikers you could get, not even just obviously in the Premier League, just in Europe in general, that you've scouted for and all that kind of stuff. You come up with Nicholas Jackson, a guy that Chelsea fans are not even happy with how his performance is. He gets sent off every minute these days as well. He's not clinical. He's literally just like habits, bro. Like, what he's doing, he's just quicker, innit? Like, what is going on, man? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. But yeah, man said, nah, bro, I want 60 mil pounds blood. I'm sick of putting money in your Monzo, bro. I'm sick of it. I'm actually sick of it. Putting money in your bank account, man. Every transfer window will wine you peas. Nah, it has to stop, bro. It has to stop. Oh, my days. You must be dying of laughter, bro. These Arsenal man single-handedly keep your PSR rate at it. Brother, this is what I'm saying. These are why these man can get these massive signings, bro. Because we keep giving them our money. Like, what the hell? Man said, I am, bro. Man's crazy. He's dying, bro. Obviously, he just heard the news live and direct in his stream, man. So, yeah, brother, you know what it was? I was scanning things last night, and I said, hey, wait a minute. I seen a little rumor, and I was like, nah, this can't be real. And then I seen, like, obviously, that Duncan Castles, he works for, obviously, a proper publication, and he put it in his own article or whatever. I was like, what the hell? Oh, my God. So, yeah, it's absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, it says the guidance I have where Arsenal are is that there is a broad range of options to deliberate. Like I said, they want to ensure that they get centre forward for Arteta this window for like last summer. They will do one of these deals. They're telling the representations of the players involved that they will come down to and that what it will come down to this deal, and they believe makes the best deal or best sense for the club. As exclusive revealed by the Transfer Podcast last week, Sesko is asking for a release clause worth 20% more than his transfer fee. Bro, that is the dumbest thing, bro. If that is actually true, then yeah, just go get Gyökeres, bro. Because by that logic, if we sign him for 70 mil, bro, that means he'll have a release clause of what 84 mil or whatever, if it's 20%. Like, what are we doing? Oh my, what's the point, man? That's the point. Because obviously if he does well, then yeah, team's gonna pay that. That's light change, bro. That's light work. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, the fact that he's even trying to use us as a stepping stone is crazy as well, by the way. I'm not sure, obviously, that's definitely confirmed, but if so, man, yeah, just move on, bro. Just move on. He's not that good. Do you know what I mean? To be warranting release clauses and that. What the hell? Even Saka ain't got one, bro. What are we doing? What are we actually doing, bro? Come on. But yeah, he says he remains key target for Arteta's side. However, this is the point of contention in negotiations. Meanwhile, the Gunners have already made a verbal offer for Gyökeres, and a deal for Watkins can't be ruled out. The Watkins thing is interesting for the simple fact that I did see Villa do need to make some sales. I mean, they said before, obviously Monday, but obviously they've not been linked with anyone, so I can't really see that happening. But what I will say is that obviously, if they do need to sell Watkins or one of their main players like a Rodgers, then yeah, that could be an interesting kind of situation there. I can't even lie, man, because yeah, it might be a case where if we can get him and someone else, then I'll be fine with that, innit? Do you know what I mean? But we'll have to wait and see. Also, are yet to complete their first summer signing, although they have agreed deals with Chelsea goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga and Real Sociedad midfielder Martin Zubimendi and Brentford captain Christian Norgard. So yeah, that's 3 players apparently we've agreed obviously fees for as well. So yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Big up the chat, man. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel, bro. But yeah, some obviously breaking news there about Nicholas Jackson. But brother, if this is true, man, oh my God, we are finito. We are finished. Put us in a spliff. We are done out here, run out here. Oh my days, brother. I thought, you know what? If we got Sesko, I won't be too happy with it, but I can at least endure it. Do you know what I'm saying? But if we got this guy, oh my God. Yeah, crazy work. 60 million now. Crazy. Oh, man, stressing. But yeah, hopefully that's not the case, man. Hopefully that's not the case. That's not the issue. Otherwise, yeah, we are really, we're finished, man. We are finished for sure, bro. I can't even lie. Man said, wait, won't Nicholas Jackson be away for AFCON as well? You'll be back to Moreno at 9 for 2 months, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. Because obviously you got to think as well. Havertz is obviously just come back from a hamstring injury. He's not going to be able to be as robust as he has been for us before in terms of just playing 90 minutes every single game. He's probably going to have some breaks in it. Do you know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, brother, we're going to be playing this guy. We're going to be playing this guy until he goes AFCON. And then, like you said, back to Marino. And this is what I'm saying about in terms of Arsenal probably needing multiple attackers because, again, we're literally just one injury away or one injury away like right now because we ain't got a striker. But play Marino up front. It's absolutely nasty. Nasty work, bro. Nasty work. Man says, I don't even want Jackson as a backup with bear and laughing emojis. Jokey, he's not rating like that. This is what I'm trying to say to you guys, bro. These Chelsea heads don't even rate the players they're selling to us. They don't rate them like that, innit? Where they're upset he's leaving or whatever. They're like, go on, innit? Go Arsenal. I don't care. I don't even like you anyway. That kind of vibe. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, for me, bro, I can't lie. Like, this would be a massive L. This is probably the worst transfer we've made probably since Havertz in terms of getting someone that we don't need. We're spending a lot of money that we're wasting, and ultimately we're going to have to replace in about a year's time anyway. So, yeah, it would be an absolute travesty if we got this guy. But, yeah, hopefully it's not true. Man said Nicholas Jackson, question mark. Says, finish, bring yourself up. Bro, even Mama can't believe it. It's not even his club link with him. He can't believe it. Like, what? But yeah, crazy, man. Straight sell on his blood clots. Yeah, man. Yeah. Man said, run me the money. Run me my peas, bro. That's what my man said. Nicholas Jackson, bro. Man, bro, this is how I know this is bad, you know, because Vidic is a generational hater. He hates every single time he can get. But when he's saying no, and aiming his club and he hates Arsenal, that's how you know, wrap it up. It's a write-off, bro. It is a write-off. I said, no, Tops, no, he's right, bro. No, he's right. I can't lie, man. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. Man said Arsenal will get Gyökeres, in my opinion. Please, hopefully we do, bro. Hopefully we do. I still think it's going to be Sesko still, just because obviously the only thing I say that it's going to be Sesko is because all the reports are saying that that's the preferred target. That's his favorite target. That's the one he wants. And normally gets what like he wants Arteta in it in terms of his actual preferred target. That's why we got Havertz. That's why we got over the kind of players that no one really wanted. Raya, for example, as well. No one was obviously wanting him to come at the time because everyone's happy with Ramsdale. To be fair, that was a fair decision because Raya is better than Ramsdale. But the point is, he normally gets what he wants. He's opening targets, no more targets. And I think he's just literally waiting for RB Leipzig to put the price down in it. I'm seeing reports possibly that it could go back down to 70 million euros, which is about obviously 60 million pounds or something like that. So yeah, that might be obviously the price Arsenal are willing to pay for him. But yeah, man, it's mad. It's actually mad, bro. It is actually mad, brother. But we'll have to wait and see what happens with that, man. But yeah, hopefully it's not true. Because yeah, and another thing as well, if we give you the money for 60 mil, you're gonna get Osimhen, bro. That is a certified thing. You're gonna go use that money to go get Osimhen, bro. So not only will we took your deadwood or the guy that you don't want there, we would have given you the facilities to go and get the main man that everyone wants at the club, bro. So yeah, forget it, man. Forget it. I'm not involved in that. I can't lie, bro. Hopefully that don't come true. And yeah, we stay away, clear away, far away, man. From that kind of obviously report, rumor, player, whatever you want to call it. Did you get it? So yeah, man. But yeah, on to other news. He says Christian Mosquera could reject Arsenal and actually stay at Valencia on one condition. This is obviously a report that came in last night. Obviously, the reports were saying that Mosquera will consider rejecting interest from Arsenal and staying at Valencia if he's offered the right contract, according to reports in Spain. Now, this would be highly embarrassing considering we've got not even the here we go, but we got the report from Austin. We got hand of Arsenal as well. We got Fabrizio Romano saying this is our main centre-back target for the summer. It looks like we're going to be open to getting him, etc., etc. So, yeah, we better get this over the line, bro, because, yeah, that would be pretty mad how we can't get a 20-year-old out of Valencia. Do you know what I mean? But we will see. There was reports that they had rejected our obviously opened an offer for, I think it was 17 million euros. I think they're holding that for more like 25 million euros, which is about what, 18, 19, 20 million pounds. So it's not too bad. But what I will say about the whole situation is that, again, the quicker we can get this wrapped up, the better, because then now we can move on to obviously the attacking targets. But yeah, the article goes on to say obviously the Gunners have identified the Spanish under-21 international as their top defensive target, eager to bring him to provide cover and competition for the first choice pairing of William Saliba and Gabriel. This has also launched an opening offer of 19 million euros this week, which was swiftly rejected by Valencia. But yeah, Mosquera, who turned 21 today, has entered his final 12 months of his contract. And obviously they're eager to tie him down to a long-term deal. So yeah, man, obviously, again, Valencia are still present to the defender with a still yet to present the defender with a formal offer. However, obviously the representations of Mosquera were recently invited to the club. Obviously, it's where they were informed of the club's intention without any deal being presented. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see with that one. That's a bit crazy. But man said a front four of Garnacho, Nico, Saka, Madueke, bro. Quadruple incoming. Man said Garnacho, bro. Oh my gosh, please stop linking my club with these bombs, man. Please. It's actually scary for. It's nasty work as well, by the way. I thought Omar was your Lord and Savior. Why are you linked with Jackson, Kepa, and Madueke? Bro, I don't know, man. I do know. It's because we've been buying from them from the last 3 or 4 seasons. So I think it's just an easily out. The thing is as well, again, because we've been buying from Chelsea, it's easy to believe. It's easy to click on and say, oh my God, oh no, here we go again. But yeah, Madueke, Jackson, Kepa, this summer alone, bro. This summer alone. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, brother. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, it says Mosquera has grown into a vital member of the Carlos first team, as well as obviously also are expected to return with a second bid. Reports elsewhere suggest he will consider remaining in Spain. Mosquera may choose to stay with the club if he's offered a new deal that is in line with a prominent role in the team. Obviously, his agent sat down with Valencia officials earlier this month, reportedly for the first time, and the two parties had met in months to discuss a new deal. So potentially, man, still up in the air. Now, this could be a ploy from the agent to try and get obviously Arsenal to hurry up with their new offer, their second offer, pay the money that Valencia want. So then, again, you can get the ball rolling, and obviously you can make the move. Or it could be a case where he wants to stay, and he just ends up staying. He's still only 20 years old. He might say, well, I'm going to get still regular game time. They're still in La Liga. If you offer me a decent pay rise or whatnot, I'll be willing to stay. So it is definitely one to look after. But yeah, with all the stuff that's happened, you've got to get him now, man. There's no way you can't not go through with a transfer, especially with how many obviously journalists or in the know people have obviously suggested his name, saying that he was close and basically we're nearly going to get him kind of thing. So yeah, no excuses, man. That has to be a given. It has to be a done deal for sure. Man. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Early on 7 likes, man. Let's see if we can get it up to 10 likes, people. If you're new here, make sure you smash the button, man. In the comments made before Arsenal's interest, his client came to light. He said, we came to speak with the club, and in a few days we'll speak again, and both parties will analyze the situation. The boy is very happy at Valencia. He's always expressed that. Now he's focused on the under-21 national team, and he will have time to find solutions. Mosquera was part of the Spain international under-21 squad that crashed out of the European Championships against England of all teams last week. And obviously England, I think, are in the final. He played the full 90 minutes, briefly coming against a potential teammate in Ethan Nwaneri, man. So yeah, gotta keep an eye on that for sure. Gotta keep an eye on that for sure, for the simple fact that, yeah, it's actually could be a case where we actually make a bid and get him over the line, or he could actually stay. Oh my days, bro. It's happening, isn't it? This is another obviously publication. Arsenal consider surprise bid for 32 million Chelsea star. Oh, what is wrong with this club? What is wrong with this club? Man said Arsenal also failed with a. Sorry, let me scroll up a bit. Oh my days! Again, another guy reporting it, saying we've included him on the transfer striking list. Saying obviously we failed with a 60 million pound bid earlier on in obviously the January transfer window for Ollie Watkins. But yeah, the 24-year-old, obviously on about Nicholas Jackson, has been criticized for his lack of consistency during his time at Stamford Bridge, man. Oh my days, bro. I cannot believe this, fam. I cannot believe this, bro. Oh, mate. But Arsenal are said to be holding out for a deal which represents the best value. Obviously, that's what it said in your article as well. So hopefully this is just like a rinse and repeat job, man. There's not actually new information here. But yeah, it's just obviously talking about the other of the striking options. Because Victor Gyökeres has basically told Sporting he's not going to play for them or train for them ever again, unless they let him go for a price of 60 million euros plus 10 million in bonuses. That was agreed at the end of last season's transfer window. Big fight with the president there. He's one of 4 candidates to be the new striker at Arsenal. Sesko has been a key figure in the list of targets. One of the issues Sesko has been asking for is for a release clause to be added to his contract, which obviously Arsenal are not very keen on for obvious reasons. Ollie Watkins also explored signing him, obviously, in the January transfer window. And Aston Villa said, no, you will not be taking a key forward at this point. But Ollie Watkins, I'm told, will be open to a move to Arsenal. Obviously, he's an Arsenal fan as well. Whether that will emerge or you like to play for or continue playing for a club in the Champions League, but play for a club with a possibility of winning the Premier League, if Arsenal were to offer Aston Villa a sum that would be acceptable to them, they'll consider offer. And then there's one more surprising name I've become aware of, which is Nicholas Jackson, who obviously is at an interesting time. So yeah, I think this is just a reboot of the article I just read. Hopefully, fingers crossed, man. But yeah, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good, bruv. Man said Mosquito's rejected that small club, brother. That's funny, man. Man said Topsboro Burt needs to pull a madness in the remaining of the window. It's an absolute joke so far. I can't lie, brother, man. He's on watch, man. He's on watch for sure. Obviously, I'll give him some time because he just got in. But yeah, man, it's actually crazy. I think it's in the attacking areas. He has to do a mad thing. He has to, bro. Otherwise, it's looking dark. United getting Cunha and Mbeumo in their worst period in decades, and also going for Kepa, Norgard, Zubi, and Mosquera, top gunners back in this too. Yeah, man, it's absolutely crazy, bro. And again, it's one of those things where they've just done it the wrong way around. I feel like, again, when you look at how Liverpool dealt with the situation, the new Trent was leaving. There was a bit of uproar in terms of obviously letting Trent go on a free. But straight away, first official signing they announced made was Frimpong. Ready-made, obviously, star, ready to come in, replace Trent. And now people don't even talk about Trent like that anymore. They're not even bothered that he's left because you've got a ready-made star ready to go in. Arsenal should have just done the same thing. This transfer window, we obviously threw away the January one, came to the summer one. We should be like, you know what? Let's get the striker in straight away so people can't moan and say, why we've not got a striker yet? And that would have been cleared up, sorted. And then these kind of signings would be a bit more, well received. Because again, you're like, okay, we've got a striker in. We just need to get a left winger and maybe another, obviously, forward. And then these kind of squad players, which we do need because we need to replace players that are leaving and obviously add depth to certain positions like centre back or whatever. Would be obviously be like, you know what, cool. Well, we need the bodies in, just get them in. But when you start making these signings first off, it's like, okay, well, these are not signings that are needle movers and are going to take us over the line in terms of winning the Premier League, winning the Champions League, winning any kind of trophy that we haven't won already. So, yeah, man, it's not ideal, bro. But yeah, again, it's still got time again. But for me, you really want to have majority of your players for pre-season, man. Really, if we're being honest, I know that's not always possible because, again, certain kind of players drag out their kind of transfer saga. We've seen it like end on the last day of the season. And obviously certain market opportunities come up towards the end of the transfer window when people get left out of pre-season squads or literally like obviously last year what happened with the likes of Chilwell and Sterling, that's towards the end when obviously they play pre-season and then out of nowhere they're like, yeah, you're not going to be involved in the squad. Not to say that you want to go for those kind of players because again, we've seen what happened with Sterling and Arsenal. But Point is that certain opportunities don't arise until later on in the window when players are made aware if they're going to stay, go, want to be sold, need to be sold because of PSR kind of reasons. So there is a lot to obviously digest and take in. But yeah, man, it's not looking good, bro. At the minute, I can't lie, it's not looking good at all, man. And I feel like, yeah, we need to get our act together, man. Otherwise, it could be sticky. Big up Mister says that United getting obviously Cunha and Mbeumo in their worst period in decades, and also going for Kepa and Norgard. This will be Mosquera. Top Goon is back in this as well. It's crazy. Players return to the most clubs 7th or 8th of July before they fly out to preseason everywhere. 10 days. This is what I mean. Arsenal, for us, we fly out. We've got like a preseason camp in Spain for a week. Then we fly out to Singapore. So you're all right on the 19th of July. So this is probably the last week of them on holiday or whatever before they go and return back to the clubs. Because obviously the season does start, what? Is it the 15th of August or something? But again, you've got obviously loads of preseason games before that. Arsenal will have the Emirates Cup again, probably the week before the season starts. And then again, we've got Spurs, we've got AC Milan, we've got Newcastle in Singapore and Hong Kong, I think. So yeah, we've got a few games to get through. So bro, we need to be ready, man. You got the Charity Shield or the Community Shield at the start of August as well. That's normally the start of August. So yeah, there's a lot of, in terms of like time, there's not a lot of time left, you know, when you actually deep it to get plays in and whatnot. But yeah, man said he's streaming tonight, bud. I'm not sure, you know. What time do you start? Is it 9? I don't know, fam. I'll have to see. I might stream it. You got Benfica in it, but I reckon you'll slap them up, man. To be fair, because Portuguese teams, I've not been hitting this tournament still. I mean, I seen your route to the semis. To be fair, you got Brazilian team, and again, you already lost to one, so I suppose on paper it looks a bit easier. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. It's 9, isn't it? Let me check. I need to see what games are on tomorrow as well, because I feel like the draw could have been better, but because of certain teams getting to certain positions in terms of the league table, it's not as good as it probably could have been, especially the last 16, because obviously it was touted to be Real Madrid and Man City, but then I think they're on the opposite side of the draw now, so I don't think that's the case. Let me have a look at the times and obviously who's playing who, all of that good stuff. Obviously, Chelsea play at 9. I might do it. I don't know. I'm undecided, man. Maybe. England women face Jamaican women tomorrow. That's a bit of a random one. Flamengo versus Bayern Munich and PSG versus Inter Miami. I might do them tomorrow still, you know. I might do them tomorrow. Yeah, I might get them patterned tomorrow, fam. But yeah, man. And then Inter Milan versus Real Madrid, versus Juventus is on Tuesday at 8 o'clock, 1st of July. And then and then you go from there, man. So yeah, there's a few games on, to be fair. There's a few games on. I think the quarters are going to definitely be better for sure. Obviously, Man City face Al Hilal 2 o'clock in the morning on it'll be Tuesday morning here. So there's a few different games, but yeah, I think the quarters will be better. I can't even lie, man. But yeah, there's a few games about. Man. There is a few games about for sure. Big up everyone tuning in, man. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. Man said, yeah, stream us, you pagans. Nah, you know what it is? It's you, fam. I don't want your noise, blood. Yeah, I don't want your noise, fam. Master Nicholas Jackson and Manawaki watch. I hate this game, fam. Get me out of here, bro. I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. End the stream, Dave. All of that stuff, man. I'm sick of it. Master Benfica won't be an easy game. It's Chelsea making me like every team. Oh, brother, man, someone get tops on red stripe. Oh, man, 2 a.m., you know. Crazy, bro. Oh, my days. Oh, man, Chelsea, man. Fuck you know. It's actually mad, you know. It's actually mad. Actually nuts, man. But yeah, we'll have to see. But hopefully you guys hopefully it's a decent game regardless. But yeah, we shall see. But yeah, seeing loves obviously Village was talking about rejection. Let's go on to the latest news on Mbeumo. Brentford rejecting a second Manchester United bid for Mbeumo worth 62.5 million after Star sent a clear message to hand Ruben Amorim a huge boost over rivals Tottenham. Brother, I mean, it's looking like they're gonna want 70 mil for this guy now. I don't know about you guys. I rate him, Mbeumo. I think he's class, yeah, but bro, it's getting a bit high now. I can't even lie. It is getting a bit high now. I feel like 50, 55 to 60 was probably about fair rate. But when you get into 60, 70, it's like, boy, because I've seen obviously his record. He got 20 league goals last year, which is sick. But then obviously I've seen his record beforehand, and I think he got like 8 goals the year before, then 6 goals the year before that. I know he's playing for Brentford, but again, it's not like he's got a plethora of history of scoring loads of goals season in, season out, where you can obviously take more of a punt on him. Same with Cunha, to be fair, but I feel like Cunha stylistically, obviously some of his attributes are kind of rarer to find in terms of being able to dribble past 2-3 players in tight spaces, especially in the middle of the park. We've seen him do it at Old Trafford. Obviously when Onana should have gave away that penalty when they won 1-0 a couple of seasons ago. So yeah, man, it's actually crazy, bro. But yeah, it is looking like, I mean, Brentford they drive a hard bargain, man. They do get a lot. This is why I'm surprised that we got Norgard for so cheap. Because again, I seen that the Spurs were touted, I think it was a 45, 50 mil, something like that, the year before. So yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, it says Manchester United have had a second bid up to 6.25 million for Brian Mbeumo, rejected by Brentford. But the winger has informed his club that he only wants to move to Old Trafford this summer. The forward has been one of the most sought out targets this summer, with a first bid of 55 mil already rejected, as Ruben Amorim looks to recruit reinforcements to his struggling attack. The forward scored 20 Premier League goals for the Bees last term, and also obviously sparks interest from Arsenal, Newcastle, Tottenham, who are managed by former Brentford boss Thomas Frank. United's pursuit of Mbeumo had previously taken a hit when Spurs made their desire of a potential move known, and it left it up to the player with the dilemma. Now, though, according to The Athletic, the Cameroon winger has made his mind up in terms of his future, telling both Spurs and his current club Brentford that he will only leave West London for a move to Old Trafford. That's peak, you know. Man said, bro, if it ain't Man United, I'm staying here, bro. I ain't going to Tottenham like that. And his new manager's there as well. That's mental. And they've got Champions League, mental, man. While United's second bid has been rejected, talks with Brentford continue, as the Red Devils look to make a breakthrough. So I don't know if, obviously, because again, I suppose Man United obviously have got a budget in terms of what they're willing to spend on the player. So I don't know if, because they're going to have to probably spend, because I think they probably thought they could probably get him for about 52 to 55 million. It looks like they're going to be paying at least maybe 10 million pound more, maybe even more than that, maybe even 15 million pound more than they were probably expecting. So I don't know if that's going to affect their overall transfer business going forward, or they'll be able to get obviously some more plays in. But yeah, it says Ruben Amorim and co wish to have Mbeumo in their squad for pre-season, which obviously commences at Carrington at the start of July the 7th. So yeah, not this week, coming the next week. So yeah, finding the back of the net provided one of the biggest problems for Man United last season, as one of the reasons why Mbeumo is such a priority signing for director of football Jason Wilcox and the rest of the football hierarchy. And the Red Devils scored 44 goals in the Premier League, and Mbeumo got 20 on his own. You know, that's crazy. Man got half of the whole team's goals, bro, by himself. That is mad. 44 is crazy low, man. I can't even lie. That's crazy. Which is the second lowest of any non-relegated side. A record low since the division was rebranded in 1992. Mad thing. Mad. Absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Man said, Tops needs to bin the blue beanie. It's been bad. Oi, you know what? You might be onto something, mister, bro. You actually might be onto something, you know, because yeah, ever since I rocked this blue thing, it's gone left. It's actually gone absolutely left, bro. So yeah, maybe back to red, innit? You get me? So it's crazy. Man said, since joining Brentford for 5.8 fee back in 2019. And Mbeumo's got 70 goals in 242 games, including 42 in 100. That's a good record, you know. 42 and 136 for Brentford is a deal. Considering we've just seen Jackson got 30 in 80 for Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? Like, again, obviously the two teams, you wouldn't think obviously Brentford would score that many goals for him to get that many chances. So it's not bad, man. It's not bad. In a better team, possibly he'd probably score more. Flourishing into one of the deadliest attackers in the division. This has also come under the stewardship of Frank, who was unveiled as the Spurs' new, obviously, head coach. Following the sacking of Ange Postecoglou earlier this month after spending 9 years, 9 years at Brentford. It's crazy. 7 of which he became manager. While Mbeumo has obviously expressed their preference to move to the rest side of Manchester, Tottenham were willing to test the resolve following the appointment of their further boss. However, following the 2 weeks of deliberation, Mbeumo has decided that he only wants to move to Manchester United and has informed both Frank and the Bees of his wish. The 25-year-old who has his... Bro, he's only got 1 year left. Oh, what the hell? 70 M's. Yeah, less of that. That is crazy. Man, I didn't. You got 1 year left, bro, with an option to extend it by 12 months. But even so, it's officially 1 year in it. Would become United's second signing of the summer behind £62 million Matheus Cunha if they strike an agreement. Mad. It was understood that obviously the offer to the winger, who's believed to have hoped for a mammoth 250k a week at United, would be higher than what Spurs could offer for the forward. Obviously, they understand that the figure was quoted by clubs who were interested in buying Mbeumo. Bro, that pay rise is crazy, man. I think he's on like 40 at Brentford. From 40 to 251 sweep is madness. It's absolutely madness. But yeah, man. Big obviously Village is the front four of Madueke, Havertz, Jackson, and Saka. We will be there. Bro, that absolutely stinks, man. I can't even lie. That absolutely stinks. Big up everyone in the chat, man. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe, man. Of course, man said, what's up, Chanston? What's up, Chanzo? Big up AFC_gaming. Big up yourself. Appreciate you being in here. Man said, hey, legend. Big up yourself. 8 likes, like and subscribe. Make sure you guys like up the ting, man. Trying to get it to 10 likes. If we can, man, really appreciate it. Helps the channel out. Big up Static, my brother. Hope you're well, my guy. I said, Mbeumo, Zertsky, and Cunha will terrorize the Prem. Yeah, we shall see, my guy. We shall see. Big up Static. Big up everyone in the building. Just talking about the Mbeumo news. Obviously, the negotiations are still underway in terms of if he can obviously get a move to Manchester United. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see with that one for sure. Obviously, Ruben Amorim, obviously, Roy read that. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But I think he obviously is definitely going to go. I think he's probably going to be in the region of maybe like, I don't know, 65, 67 plus 7 million add-ons. So he'll probably push it over to 70, if I'm being honest, man. But even so, regardless of obviously how much they pay, he's still a good signing. It's still a signing they need to make because, again, he's someone that can provide goals. He can cut in on their left foot. He can provide a moment of magic. He scores really good goals at crucial times against top teams. So, yeah, I think it would be a good signing for Manchester United. But, again, I'm just it'd be interesting to see how, obviously, who else they sign as well because, again, it's a lot of expenditure on 2 players in just in terms of wages and, obviously, money-wise, considering they're not in the Champions League. No, they're still a big club and still get massive revenue income. But, again, man, yeah, bro, this and obviously if it's 70 for him and obviously 62 for Cunha, that's 130 mil on 2 players. You still need a new keeper. You still probably need another centre back. Your midfield probably needs revamping as well. Because again, what you're going to do with Bruno, what you're going to do with Mason Mount, it's a lot of money you got to spend. You obviously you still want a new number 9 striker as well. Again, that's going to cost another 60, 70, 80 mil probably. So yeah, you're looking at if you want to do it all in this window, you're looking at 200, 300 mil. Now I don't know if you've got the PSR to obviously do that, especially because you're not very good at selling players. A lot of them leave on a free or you get like minimal kind of fees for them. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be very, very interesting, man. Big up the chat, man. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, bro. Big up Slumdar. What you telling me, bro? Hope you're well. What's up? How are things? Long time no see. How are you, bro? I'm all good, my guy. How are you doing, man? Good to see you in the chat, man. Big up yourself. Hope you're enjoying the Saturday morning for sure. Big up Finn. I know Arsenal need a striker, but Jackson, you got to do better than that. But I said laughing emoji. Yeah, obviously I'll go back to the article because a lot of you guys went in here when I was going through it. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I can't lie, man. In terms of obviously being linked with them again, we all know that Arsenal do like a Chelsea player. Let's be honest. And yeah, potentially it could be this guy. It could actually be this guy. They're considering a surprise bid. You know, mad thing, absolute madness, man. For Nicholas Jackson is obviously he's on the list for transfer striker targets for this summer, bro. I mean, if this bro, I wouldn't even have the words, man. If we got this guy, I wouldn't even have the words to describe how I'd be feeling if we actually signed him over the line, man. Man said, is the Gyökeres file closed for United? I did a report yesterday saying that it could be back on depending on obviously literally what Arsenal do in terms of how they operate and which striker they go for. If they don't go for Gyökeres, then potentially he could because he wants to leave Sporting. That's the definite. He wants to leave. He doesn't want to stay there. So when you're looking at that situation, that angle, then yeah, it's actually crazy, bro. What he's actually going to be doing because again, if he doesn't move, then it's going to be mad awkward, man. Master Big Up Static says, I'm good, bro. I'm overseas with family for a few days enjoying the sun, but I'm good. Keep up the good work for your channel. You're doing great. Big up, bro. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, obviously, the kind words and all that good stuff. Really appreciate that, man. And I hope you're good and hope you have a good time away with family and stuff, man. And big up for obviously still tuning in as well. Really appreciate the support as always, bro. So yeah, big up yourself, my guy. And big up for being in the chat. As always, like, Master Mbeumo, a player I really wanted at Arsenal, another missed opportunity. For sure, I would have definitely took him at Arsenal. I rate him, man. I think he's a really good player. Scored some really crucial goals. And yeah, he's a player that definitely could start for Arsenal as well, even as a rotational thing with Saka, man. So, yeah, man. It is one miss for sure, man. It is one miss for sure. But yeah, no idea about the Gyökeres news. I hear that, bro. Sars, I haven't been in the chat for a while. My phone broke and now I got a new one. No, big up, Slumdog. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate being in the chat now. Back in the building. Always appreciate that for sure. You Mbeumo, you stream the Club World Cup games. Bro, this Village guy is he's a menace, man. I swear. Now, yeah, I think I will. I think I might start either tonight or tomorrow, innit? I'll probably do them. Obviously, it's in the next stage, knockout rounds and that. Bit more jeopardy on the line rather than obviously having those group games that were ending 10-0 and that. So yeah, but yeah, big up Tots, big up Darren, bro. Hope you are, my guy. Hope you're good on the Saturday morning. Hope you're well. Make sure you guys like the video if you're not already on 10 likes. See if we get it up to 15 people. If you've not liked it, make sure you do. Mr. says big up, safe to Darren, man. Big up Darren as always, bro. It says man said Sai, Nicholas Jackson also should be going for the best players like Palmer and Casado. This is what I'm saying, man. Not to say that we'd get them, but if you're gonna buy it off a rival, like Manchester United did with also and obviously Van Persie, like they tried to do with Sanchez at the time, you got to try and get the best players, bro. You can't be getting the guys that they want to get rid of, and you're willing to take them, especially when you're in a position where you're supposed to be finishing above them on a regular basis. Should be a better team in a quicker phase or progressing in a larger phase than they are. So yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me, in particular, man. But yeah, just going quickly through it again. He's got 30 goals and 80 appearances for Chelsea. Jackson. It obviously came from Villarreal in 2023, £31 million move for Villarreal. So, yeah, man. Obviously, Chelsea fans are not really happy with his contributions at the minute, considering they want, obviously, an upgrade. And again, Carlos said he wouldn't take him as a backup. So, yeah, you got to look at that and think, why? You got to look at that and think, why, man? It's crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy, man. Big up the chat. Make sure you guys like the video, man, and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, Nicholas Jackson is a no-no for sure. Also, I'm yet to make, obviously, I said to be holding out for a deal that represents the best value, and we yet to make a final decision on the striker they will sign. Hopefully, it's not this guy, man. Hopefully, it's not this guy. It's absolutely crazy, bro. I said this morning show ain't it. I can't stand, man. Bro, get yourself up ready, man. What's man talking about, bro? What's man talking about? You're up and about, my guy. Morning shows are the one, fam. You get me? Rise and shine, all of that good stuff, bro. I said only bomb stream in the morning. Generational hater. I hear it. I hear it, brother. I hear it. But yeah, my man said Jackson, bro. KMT, get Palmer. I hear it, bro, as well, man. Phase 5 of asking for Night of Champions live stream. Soon come, man. Maybe, bro. I'll have to let you know for sure, bro. Man said, well, it's afternoon for me in Asia. Oh, big yourself up, Nemanja. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, bro. Different guys are got to accommodate and accumulate to different people in obviously the subscribers, man. We've got guys all over the shop, not just obviously in England. So yeah, big yourself up, bro. Man, just put a laughing emoji, bro. Even he can't believe it. That's how you know man's getting trolled, fam. You get me? Man's getting trolled, blood. Because yeah, when this is happening, it's a chicken wrap, man. I can't even lie. It is a chicken wrap. I said it's 4 a.m. in Jamaica. Big yourself up, Darren. Live in Jamaica, man. Hopefully the weather's good and all that good stuff. So yeah, big yourself up, of course. But yeah, man, it's absolutely crazy, man. I said more Chelsea bins. Bro, Mayhem, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, in terms of Chelsea, it's just the same old, really. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't even get like a proper kind of what's the word? You can't even get like a proper story where you think, yeah, you're just gonna not really take any kind of attention to it, because again, we know these guys like to do this. You get it? Like, but yeah, it's absolutely man. Man said massive respect. Yeah, appreciate everyone obviously tuning in, whether it's obviously early in the morning or late at night, wherever you are, obviously in the world. Appreciate your support as always, man. Man said Liverpool will be buying so many top class players. Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's literally the difference, man. They will be buying like proper top class players, and we're stuck with guys like this, man. But yeah, man said Liverpool are absolutely cooking in the transfer window. Listen, right, when rival fans are saying that, they must be doing something right, because again, I've got to agree. I think they've been doing really, really well in terms of what the kind of players they've been getting, the positions they've been filling. They've got all the kind of positions they need, really. They're looking to sell, obviously, Núñez, which is a guy that a lot of Liverpool fans wanted out for a couple of, obviously, years now. And yeah, if they get a proper striker in, even though they don't really need one because they got Salah, but again, even if Salah declines a little bit, a striker could obviously help out with the goal situation. bro, they'll be laughing, man. They'll be absolutely laughing. Absolutely laughing, man. Arteta trust the process versus Arsenal owner trust the Chelsea rejects. I know, bro. I know. With this, you won't be second again. Ole, you're going to be third, brother. We're getting worse and worse and worse, fam. We're getting worse and worse and worse. I can't even lie. Man said City chefing it up as well, 100%, bro. They're doing their thing as well, brother. They are doing their thing as well. I can't even hate. They're the two main, obviously, favorites for the title, man. At the minute, because they're just doing proper business. You get it? Like they're being assertive, efficient, doing what they need to do to really get over the line, man. For sure. Manchester City and Liverpool are busy in their window while Arsenal are linked with Jackson. Exactly. Look at the difference, bro. Look at the actual difference between the two kind of lineups and teams. And the managers that have both won the Premier League, obviously in recent times, the seriousness between the two is just night and day. And this is why Arsenal fans are pretty frustrated with the transfer signings that we see are coming through the door, because they're just squad fillers at the minute, and we need first team starters to take us over the line. Man said, would you have taken that? I would have, bro. I would have. You know why? Because when you look at obviously of our like striking kind of options, bro, where we've got Jesus, who's injury prone and he's on too much money and he's injured now and he's going to be out till next year. So that's one of our striking options gone. You got Havertz, who's not even a striker, who's just come back from hamstring surgery. So you don't even know how reliable he's going to be in terms of how much games he can play. So that's striker number 2. And that's it. That's where it ends. And then we've got Marino, who's not even a striker, playing there. So in terms of depth there, and this is what I've always been saying, bro, if we were a big club, we should be going for Gyökeres and Sesko, because again, in terms of like a striker profile-wise, we've hardly got any strikers at the club. We ain't got any. We ain't got one natural striker. Obviously, Havertz is a 10, really, / false 9. Then you got Marino as a midfielder, and then Jesus is a winger, really, like a wide forward. So, and he's injured. So, brother, it's peak. Like, we didn't actually replace Eddie. And I can't believe I'm saying that, but we didn't actually replace his profile of player as a striker, in it. So, yeah, I would have took the lap. I think he's a decent player. I think he could have been a good backup as well, someone that can fill in here and there. But again, I feel like with Arsenal, like if we were to get the lap, it would have got absolutely rinsed and destroyed, for the simple fact that obviously he's not going to be the guy that's going to take us to win the title. So it's all about priorities, isn't it? And how you place, obviously, transfers. It's all part of the PR as well, to be fair. Like, when you look at it and you are in a certain like situation, you got to get the main starters first. So Arsenal fans are obviously a bit more content and happy with the business you're doing. Then you can get the lap. Then you can get all these kind of players. So then it kind of builds into a squad. When you start getting like squad fillers first, it feels like you're trying to, again, cut corners, not spend the proper money to try and convince yourself that this is good business and stuff like that. It's only good business if you get the starting players. Otherwise, it's not. Do you know what I mean? Because you've not improved the team. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy, man. Massive, bro. Looking at City in the CWC, they look very bit. They look every bit in business. They're going to give Liverpool a run for their money this season. 100%, bro. 100%. The only thing about City, I'm worried. No, I say worried about. I'm not a City fan, but the only thing about City I look at is the defense. Who's going to be the centre-back partnership? Who's going to be the full-back partnership? Is it going to be Diaz? Are they going to sell Stones? I feel like potentially Guardiola might have to get moved into centre-back position. Now they've got out Nori. That's the only thing they need to kind of measure up. Is Edison going to stay another season? Normally he's linked with us move every single season these days. So every single transfer window, the last couple of transfer windows. So yeah, they're the only kind of things you would probably obviously suggest and obviously think about. But bar that, bro, they are looking good, man. I can't even lie. I said the lap looks good so far. Yeah, as always, he scored 2 goals or 1 goal. Well, whatever it is, he's definitely obviously opened his account for Chelsea. So yeah, man. Yeah, bro, he's a striker, man. The thing is, because he's so young, and again, he's got certain attributes where you're like, oh, you're that's pretty good for obviously his age and stuff, and he's getting that Premier League experience already. You can mold him into like a Harry Kane. You can mold him into a player that's just clinical if he gets the proper game time and gets the proper like striking coaching kind of methods in it. And again, because with him, I think what's key is that he's not the main guy, so there's not much pressure on him to score every single time. Because again, he's still young, he's going to develop. So if he's learning off a proper striker, then you can alternate, and obviously he can chip in with a few here or there, and then build his confidence up that way to the point where people can obviously rely on him to maybe be the difference when the game is kind of tight, kind of thing. So yeah, man, I think he is a good striker, and I definitely would have took him for Arsenal. I said Martinelli can play striker. He can, and the thing is, probably his best performance, I would say, this season was when he played at Anfield, that second half. He played like a false 9, kind of wide inside forward, and he was making some decent runs. He obviously scored the header. He's actually deceptively good in the air. He's just never in the box. He's always on the touchline, always playing that touchline winger kind of role. He's never actually in the box, but he's actually got good at heading as well, to be fair. But we never see it, man. But yeah, I don't know why Arteta doesn't play him there. I feel like even if you're not going to play him there permanently, just to change it up a bit. Because again, people know what you're going to get with Havertz, even Marino to a certain extent. You're going to get that false nine that kind of drifts into that kind of obviously outside the edge of the penalty area kind of thing. And yeah, not really clinical, kind of there to link up play. But again, with Martinelli, I feel like to get better out of him, he needs to be a bit more direct, running at your goal. And again, I feel like he's a confidence player as well. He starts scoring a few goals and then he'll start scoring more. But obviously, last season, when he's on the touchline, he might get one chance, miss it, and then everyone's having to go at him. But it's like, bro, you should be getting 2, 3, 4 chances. Attacker, especially games like, again, like Bournemouth at home, like we're creating one chance. It's not like he's a top team. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I feel like we definitely have a creative issue for sure. Just in terms of not even just like, obviously the players, just the setup and the structure, man. I just don't think has been right at all, man. Man said, them benchman moving like first teamers, to be honest. I hear it, brother. I hear it for sure, bro. Man said, imagine seeing Rodri getting subbed off to see Renders come on. Squads, Man City squad depth is nasty. This is what I'm saying, bro. On the next level, on a new level now. I can't even lie, bro. Like, again, I feel that Renders deal is gonna age quite well, if I'm being honest, bro. Because again, he's someone that can play in the 6, can play in the 8, can obviously rotate. You don't have to have that much pressure on starting Rodri every game now. Because again, I think he can come in and do an adequate job. So yeah, man said Martinelli needs to be sold. Yeah, listen, again, I'm not against Martinelli or Trossard being sold, to be fair. As long as we improve that left-sided kind of position, then I'm all for it. Because again, Martinelli's performances the last 2 seasons ultimately have not been good enough, whether he's been playing that position or not. Himself, he's just not developed enough. Stack says, big up, hey, I gotta go. I'll send you a message probably on Instagram ASAP. But big up yourself, bro. Really appreciate that, man. Big respect for doing the morning shows, man. I'll definitely try and watch more when I return to the UK soon. Oh, appreciate that, brother. And yeah, big up for obviously tuning in. Really appreciate you, obviously, you being in the chat, man, and for sure. And yeah, man, been good to see you in here, bro. Big up Chris, bro, my guy. Big up, mate. Hope you're well. Jackson, you know, bro. This is what I'm saying. Not Michael Jackson, not Tito Jackson, not Jamel, not Jerome. Oh, bro. Not Latoya. What is going on, bro? Nicholas, you know, at Arsenal. Crazy work. Nasty work. But yeah, man, it's actually mad. But yeah, big up yourself, Chris, for being in the chat as always. Master, take care, live chat. Static says, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel. Yeah, make sure you guys listen to Static as well, man. Big up Static for tuning in. And yeah, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you've not already, man, it does actually help the channel quite a lot. But yeah, man, you'd rather Michael Jackson than Nicholas Jackson. Bro, I'll take Tito. Who else is there, man? I'll take Latoya, Janet, brother. Any Jackson you can find, I'll take, bro. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. City can field first 2 11s and they would both finish in the top 4. 100%, especially at the minute when they've got the likes of Mamouche and obviously Haaland. Both of them can score goals. You got Shirky and Foden. Bro, they've got a position, 2 players in each position at the minute where you think, you know what, they're decent. And that's what you need to obviously aspire to, especially because Man City have got the best manager. So it's like, if they have the best squad as well, bro, it's tough to then obviously touch them. The only thing you can do, because again, no manager, in my opinion, is as good as obviously Guardiola. Not to say you can't beat him in a title race, because obviously Slot's literally just done it. But it means that you're going to have a squad that is ready and able to do what's needed to be done. Because next season, if Pep and them man are back in business, it's another 90-point thing, bro. Which means you could drop points maybe in, 5-6 games max out of 38, and you got to win the rest. So, yeah, it's high standards, bro. This is why you needed a proper elite squad to make sure you can beat your Bournemouths away, your Fulhams at home, your West Hams away, as well as taking maximum points or as many points as you can off Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham, Man United, Man City, or whatever, if you're Arsenal. So, yeah, it's definitely the case for sure, man. Man said, no more terrible Chelsea players. Brother, I'm with you, Static, man. No more, bro. I've had enough. I feel like I've just been hit from pillar to post with these Chelsea, man. I can't get away from them, bro. And the thing is, once you start getting used to them and saying like, okay, I'm used to Arsenal, habits playing for Arsenal now. We get another guy. It's like, brother, like, give me some rest, please. I said, big up Static. Martinelli was playing striker until Arteta killed him. Yeah, under Emery, bro. And this is what I mean about Emery, man. And Emery, Thomas Frank, couple of managers that can just get the best out of strikers, man. Emery was getting a Bamang firing, Lacazette firing. Martinelli got 10 goals when he was 18, bro, playing up front. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's mad. It's actually mad. And then, yeah, we didn't see it since, bro. We didn't see it since. Man said, hear me out. Punk wins today. I don't know, man. That would be crazy, to be fair. That would be crazy, but we'll see. Man said, Hoyland over Marino. Oh, my God. Now, Hoyland's trash, bro. I'd rather Marino, bro. He's not even a striker. He's actually mad. Man said, give me the Isaac. Bro, Man City will be dangerous for Liverpool, Arsenal, and the rest of the league. We're gonna win it all, blood. Yeah, mad thing. Okay, Anfield, no need to be delusional. That's funny, bro. I said facts. City always compete hard after losing season, 100%. And Pep himself, they always go in, they always go ham when they obviously lose the league or miss out on the league, and they make sure they're up there and doing their thing. Do you know what I mean? So you gotta watch out. You better watch out, Dreadlock. You get me? So yeah, you gotta watch out for them, man, for sure. I said, yeah, this is a very good transfer window for sure, man. 4 top players. If you get Gay and Isak, I mean, I think you might get Gay still, but it's looking mad, bro. It's all looking mad. Massive Village look in the mirror. Static as our team stands. We are nowhere near the room where the conversation is happening. Much less in there, less to be in it. Let's see how the window goes. I'm not optimistic, but Arsenal. Yeah, I mean, again, the window obviously still has a lot to go in terms of time wise. But bro, ideally, you want it to be done before the end of the start of the season starts. You don't really want to be going to the end of August and you still need X, Y, and Z. You get it? So yeah. It's absolutely crazy, man. Tops are there. Wirtz to drop a stinker. He ain't ready for his cooking. 100%, bro. We will be there. We will be there. If Wirtz don't start on a house on fire with the amount of money and the gas and the hype and stuff like that, we have to treat him accordingly. Everyone else got the same. Pepe got the same. Who else got the same, man? Pogba got the same. Any kind of main like key signing that costs a load of money, bro, you got to cook them if they don't deliver. You get me? So yeah, we will be there. We will be there. Man said, why are Arsenal signing Jackson? Are you for real, bro? That's the reports that obviously been going touting around that he's on our striker list, man. So there's potential that he might actually sign for us, which is actually crazy, bro. If we're being honest, absolutely crazy work, man. Absolutely crazy work considering the bid, apparently. So yeah, that's something. Yeah, we can't let happen. I can't lie. Man said shameless versus shameless. Anfield, be ready when your new signings drop. Striker, I'll show no mercy. Ruthless, man. Nah, it has to be done, bro. It has to be done. Man, so the Wirtz is gonna bang. I think he will, but if he doesn't, we will be there. We will be there, man. Vidic enjoy the Champions League in 2026-27. Wait, I mean the championship. Wirtz is the most obvious flop, laughing my ass off. Now, it would be funny if he just didn't bang. I can't see a world where he doesn't, to be fair, because again, Liverpool have most of the possession. And he'll have an opportunity to showcase his stuff. And I feel like Szoboszlai does get in a lot of positions, but he just doesn't have the quality in terms of passing and obviously the delicacy to really obviously find plays in certain like acute angles in it. But I think Wirtz will definitely have the opportunity to show what he's made of for sure, just where we can live up to it. I said, Nicholas Jackson, oh, are you for real? Never meant to make top gunners cry. They'll always have bigger fish to fry. Nicholas Jackson, oh. Oh my God, it's crazy, man. Crazy, man. Yeah, big old Outcast, man. Big tune, to be fair. Big tune, big bars. I said, you better watch out. Bro, you better watch out. Dreadlock. We are come for you. What? Nah, too funny, man. Too funny, man. Big up senior, you know. My guy, you know. Can we see that? Bro, I don't have a Chelsea tattoo, you madman. Man said, how's the FIFA 98 finish? Oh my days, man. Carlos, you mean FIFA 99? Honestly, bro, that was there. That's too funny, man. Yeah, you never actually explain yourself, Vidic. How did you even play that? Where did you play it from? Like, what is going on? Man said, stop trolling the Carlos, you're 45. Yeah, we have to run it, man. This 45 agenda. Man said, Yaramin. Yaramin, you know. I'm 31 50. These men are going bar for bar, ban for ban, bro. Man said 53. Crazy. I don't, bro, Vidic, you got some allegations there, bro. First, obviously, the Colin is a fraud thing. Now, how old you are as well, it's not looking good, bro. It's looking a bit spooky. You know what I mean? It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good at all, man. But yeah, big yourself up for being in the chat, man. It's actually funny, bro, if I'm being honest, man. But yeah, I don't know how or what obviously even happened with the whole situation for sure. But big yourself up every single time, man. But yeah, big up everyone in the chat, man. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and whatnot. So yeah, it's been crazy. It's been crazy, man. It's been crazy. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other news that's happened. I think obviously I've just seen that Duran has been linked with a move to Fenerbahce. Let me see if I can get that up quickly. Here we go for Fabrizio Romano. So yeah, man, I understand Al Nasi have given the green light for Duran's exit, ready to accept a proposal from Fenerbahce. What, bro? The guy was at Villa. He was obviously touted to obviously top teams in the Premier League. and now he's going to Fenerbahce. That's crazy, man. The story came as obviously Duran wants to leave and he's open, and the club is open to obviously ready to let him go. Fenerbahce are now trying to agree terms with Duran. Obviously, he'll be linking up with Mourinho if they obviously agree a deal. So yeah, this could be a good one for them. This could be a very good one for them for sure. But yeah, man. I don't know. What do you man think about this, man? What do you man think about this? I feel like this must be a stepping stone for him to get back into obviously the good graces of the Premier League, I think. Possibly. I think he might do a year here in Turkey, get a bit more limelight. I think he'll score goals and then try and move on to another team in Europe. But yeah, I don't know, man. Well, what do you man think? You have to let me know in the comments or whatnot. But yeah, I'm surprised that he's leaving already. He's been there 6 months, not even a year, and man's leaving already, fam. It's a quick turnaround. It's a quick, obviously, break in terms of him not staying there that long. I knew obviously he wouldn't be there long term, but I thought it would be at least a couple of years before he then obviously wants to come back. But yeah, it must not be it, man. It must not be it. I mean, a few players in terms of like a few players have obviously come back earlier when they've been there for a little bit of time. So yeah, they must not rate the league or the climate or whatnot. But yeah, it's absolutely mad, man. Big up, obviously the chat man said Vidic is 53. I'm Team Carlos says Mayhem. Which console was FIFA 98? I think it was the PS1. I think PlayStation. I think it's just not even PS1. I think it's just PlayStation, innit? And then obviously you had the PS1 and PS2. So the PlayStation one was the smaller one, innit? The PS1 was the smaller one. The PlayStation was the big Brookhoff thing, man. So yeah, man. I said ask Vidic. For now, Jackson is 32 big ones also getting rinsed. Bro, we should just don't sign him, man, please. Man said ask Vidic. I said ask Vidic, you know. Oh, that's great. That's nasty, bro. Nasty work. This chat's too funny, man. Too funny. Okay, why are we talking about FIFA 98? Can we all just relax? Bro, you brought it up, to be fair, Vidic. You're the one that mentioned it out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere. That was even the FIFA, because I think I said, oh, my favorite was like FIFA 15 or something like that. And then you said 98 out of nothing. So I was like, brother, I didn't even play that. Obviously, I played it because my brother had it. But yeah, it's absolutely madness, man. I said Isaac, laughing emojis from Darren. Mr. Battle we signed Jackson for that much. I want at least 60 million for Jackson. Laughing emojis. I said Vidic rattled you now. Got under his skin. The shameless has been shamelessly rattled. That's crazy. Vidic we're beefing nice. We haven't been good ever since 98, 99. I hear it. Man said rinse that cronky fraud. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh my god. Duran really said quick money, then back to Europe. I hear it. Listen, man got the quick bag and said, yeah, you know what? I'm out of here. Latest. Yeah, I'm out of here, brother. I'm out of here. Man said too much FIFA 98 chat. Vidic is cooked. Bro, he's finished. Finito, man. Finish. Man said, where's Colin, blood? Oh, we had a stream, Mayhem, in the week. We did obviously Arsenal and Chill. We're going to do it next week, I think. So yeah. Just make sure you got your notification bell on so you see the show popping up, man. But yeah, he's all right, man. He's doing his thing. But yeah, it's crazy, man. But he said, nah, Duran needs to come back to the Prem. 100%, bro. He's definitely a player that should be playing in the Prem anyway. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, the fact that he's doing his thing there is actually kind of crazy, man, for sure. It's actually kind of mad, man. Actually kind of mad. But yeah, hopefully he does come back. I don't know who he'd play for. I take him at Arsenal still, man. I think he's a good player, man. Some of the goals he scores, again, only a few players in the league can score the goal. Bro, some of them have been amazing, man. Long range, short range, volleys, cute finishes. He just needed a lot more game time, innit? Do you know what I mean? For him to obviously develop his actual striking game. Obviously, he was a very good finisher, but again, in terms of his link-up play, runs he made in behind and stuff like that, he just needs to obviously extend that kind of portion of his game. But, bro, he was only still, 24, 23 when he left or whatever? So, yeah, still got a lot of way to go in terms of being like a progressive, like, seasoned striker, innit? So, but yeah, I'd take him for sure, man. Definitely. Especially because, bro, if Fenerbahce can afford him, like, no disrespect to them, he's not going to be going for mad money. I mean, I can't remember what the fee was when they sold him. It must have been like 60 M's or something like that. But yeah, it can't be mad money, bro. It can't be. Duran transfer fee. Let me just double check, man. So yeah, he went for 77 million euros. Wow. So it was 64 million pounds, man. But there's no, Fenerbahce ain't got 64 million pounds, so they're not going to get their money back. That's probably going to be hard. I assume it's going to be like 35 million or something, 30 to 35 mil. I feel like it's definitely going to be hard because yeah, I can't remember the last time a Turkish team spent more than 40 mil on a player. I literally can't remember, man, and who it was. So they don't really have money like that in their league, obviously, but yeah, it says Duran's current market value is 35 million euros. So that's dropped in 6 months, man. Because again, so the initial fee was 77 million euros, but it actually rose up to 90 million euros depending on certain add-ons. So yeah, which is 75 million pounds, man. That's a lot of money for him to go in 6 months, you know. That means that, bro, I know they've got money to waste and burn, I hear it, but they would have wasted a lot of dough, fam, in that one instance, man. Crazy. Because yeah, they're not getting more than 30, man, especially if his market value is 35. I said Punkonomics, I hear it. If you stream Night Champions, let Colin out your basement so you can join. Big up Colin, man, he's doing his thing. Yeah, he said, yeah, I'd also take Duran. Yeah, for sure, bro. I think a lot of Premier League teams would. I think Newcastle will take him. I'd like him, and obviously he's not going bar for bar. I think Villa would take him back, to be fair, considering they're not going to sign Rashford now. So they kind of need someone, and Ollie Watkins is older. So they kind of need someone in that position now anyway. So hey, listen, it might be a thing where you can, but I don't think they've got the financial capabilities because, again, they're in the red in PSR apparently. But yeah, Newcastle, I think obviously Tottenham need him. Manchester United would be a good move for them to try and get him, especially if he's back on the market. A young striker, someone that knows the Premier League, someone that can come in and chip in with the likes of Mbeumo and Cunha. Bro, I don't know why Man United or Premier League teams are not all over this thing, especially because the fee is not going to be more than, it's not going to be 65 mil, bro, 75 mil now. Like, even though it's only been 6 months. Fenerbahce, again, like I said, it won't even surprise me if it's like a loan, bro. If it's like a loan with an option or something, man. Because again, it just feels like he just wants to get out of Saudi for whatever, and then yeah, they're willing to take him on. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like his agent should be like waiting for a move. The transfer window's still early in terms of like it ends in September. Bro, when people come aware of his availability, I'm sure there's Premier League teams that are going to be chomping at the bit to try and get him. But again, what will probably maybe dictate is if the fact that maybe Saudi teams will charge Premier League teams more of a premium than they would do like a Fenerbahce, because they know they ain't got peas like that. So that's probably what might work against them. But other than that, I feel like, yeah, we should be all over that for sure, man. I said, actually, also should have got Duran the window. He went to 100%. But also low blow Watkins instead. Bro, the thing is as well with that report, we didn't even try and get Watkins. They offered Watkins to us because they needed to get rid of one of their players because of PSR or whatever. And again, at the time, I think obviously Al Nassr were trying to get Boniface as well, and they weren't sure if they were going to go get Duran. So, but they needed to get rid of one of them. So I think they were just kind of seeing if anyone would take the bait. Okay, if you offer this amount of money, we'll sell him to you. And obviously, we just took too long and lowballed them, and then they ended up agreeing a deal for Duran, and we didn't get a striker at all. So, but yeah, man, it's actually crazy, man. Season over, and there's still banter in the comments. 100%. I love this chat, man. Big up everyone in the building, man. Make sure you guys like the video if you've not already, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already as well. Chat was going off for sure, man. I said, bro, living in Saudi is tough. You're not Muslim, can't drink, can't smoke, do drugs. F a bag. Yeah, bro, you live. Yeah, you know what? That is actually a good point. You actually can't do anything because their rules are strict. Them, Dubai as well. Like them kind of foreign Middle East countries, bro. You best get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? You best get in line, bro. Because yeah, they don't mess about, man. I ain't getting 28 years for smoking a cigarette or doing something basic that you wouldn't even bat an eyelid. Jaywalking or whatever, you're getting 20 years, bro, because you cross the road without obviously it being a traffic light there. All that kind of stuff, man. You got to be careful. So I hear it, man. I hear it. He's probably just in his yard playing PlayStation. I can't even lie. Do you know what I mean? Because like you wouldn't risk doing anything, innit? Because things that you might not even think that's obviously offensive or whatever, brother, they don't even care if you don't even know, bro. You're in prison and you ain't getting out. They're taking away your passport. It's long days, bro. So you have to be on your best behavior for sure. Master Duran can only leave Saudi in a year or so. Report says that they want to sell him. Yeah, I mean, like I say, Chris, I don't know how much they would get him for because, again, Fenerbahce are not blessed with a load of money, to be honest with you. So you're probably looking at short of, I don't know, maybe 30, 35, 40 million euros, maybe. And maybe it's the thing where it's like a loan with an option or something like that so they can stagnate the payments or something because, yeah, Turkish team don't really have money like that. Again, even when you look at like Osimhen, he had an amazing season at Galatasaray, but again, I don't think they can afford to actually pay the fee and what his wages are going to be. So, yeah, man, but you'd be interested to see how much he actually goes for. Big up Kurt, bro. Hope you are, my guy. Anyone watching football today? I'm not too sure, man. Obviously, I know Chelsea are playing obviously at 9. I'm not too sure. I'm up in arms to and fro whether I'll do that game, but big it up yourself. It said, what's the point of earning millions if you can't indulge in it? Yeah, I hear it, bro. Unless you're just going to save it or you're sending it back to your family and stuff like that. Maybe that was the reason. Maybe he just wanted generational wealth. So all the members of his family can obviously eat good as well, which is fair enough. That's fair, especially if he's coming from obviously underprivileged background. I'm not too sure, but maybe. But yeah, in terms of himself, you just must be bored, bro. Because again, you're playing the game, maybe it's one game a week. And then what you're doing for the next, obviously, training maybe what, twice a week or whatever. But then what you're doing for the other days, like obviously you ain't got no family or friends there. You can't do anything mad there anyway. Bro, you can't even invite a girl around, bro. Because again, there's certain laws where it's like, nah, you can't be doing that in this country, or you're bagged. That's it. So yeah, it's long, bro. It's long days, fam. Long days. I said I'll take Durant, bro. This is what I'm saying. Liverpool fans will take him. Arsenal fans will take him. Because he made a lasting impression, even though he wasn't even at Villa for that long in the Premier League, and he wasn't even starting regular. But some of the magnificent goals he was scoring, against who he was scoring, the last-minute winners he scored. Look at the goal he scored against Bayern Munich, the goal he scored against Liverpool, I think it was. There was another mad goal I think he scored against Everton at Villa Park. That was like off the bar and in, bro. He scored some mad goals, bro. Good finishes as well. So he's definitely, and all these guys, these strikers, Liverpool, Newcastle need a backup to obviously Isak. Arsenal need a main striker. Chelsea need a striker. Man United need a striker. Tottenham need a striker. It's literally just Man City that probably are happy and content with their forward options. Everyone else could either do with a backup or a main striker, and this guy can do either role. Do you know what I mean? He could be a backup or he could be your main guy, and obviously you can obviously have other kind of goal scoring opportunities on the wide right and left to obviously accommodate him. So yeah, it's definitely something they have to think about for sure, man. I must have fill in the blanks with everybody saying LA night. Yeah. All of you guys in the chat and tops, you don't have a combined 30 Premier League titles compared to my club. I love respect. But how many of those have you actually watched? How many of those have you actually seen? Because depending on what answer you say, will give away your age as well. So yeah, don't go anywhere. We will be there. But yeah, man said no, Chris. Also got relegated by Valencia. Rejected, I think you meant. Yeah, they rejected the first bid. Apparently, Kurt, they're going to go in for a second one. They're saying that it could be 20 to 25 million euros that kind of sealed the deal, which again, it is what it is, Kurt. I just want, again, the main kind of striking options to become available and for us to go and get them, man. Because, yeah, all these kind of like squad players are okay, but nothing really to get excited about for me personally. But yeah, big yourself up in the chat. I said, Chris, I take anyone. Anyone is an upgrade on Nunes, to be fair. I take non-league strikers over Nunes. You, man, hate Nunes, bro. Oh, my days, fam. But yeah, man, you know what? You look like you're going to sell him to Napoli for, I think it's a reported 35 million pounds or something, which again is kind of half of what you paid. But at this point, get him off the wages, get some kind of money in there. At least he's not going for a free, and then kind of just write off as a loss in it. It was a transfer that just didn't work. Klopp got him in. It didn't really fit Klopp's style, and I don't think ultimately he's good enough to play in that team that obviously will win you the league on a consistent basis. Obviously, he did his role. He rotated quite well, obviously, in the season that you just won the league, scored a few crucial goals. But yeah, long term, obviously, he's not going to be the guy for sure. I said, Village Broad, we got equal league titles to you and double your Champions League. Yeah, that's what Mayhem is saying. I said, there's no FFP in Saudi. Yeah, that's true. See, Nunes shaved his head now. No wonder Nunes got his partners to shave it, as Nunes would miss his head. Obviously, not very gay. Kurt says, yo, Kurt. Sorry, Carla says, yo, Kurt, I'm in your city. At the minute, Manny on the map in your city. You get me? 01. Is it 0161? Yeah, 0161, isn't it? But yeah, big yourself up. Arsenal got rejected by Valencia and whatnot. Man said, laughing my ass off, I can't. Biggest European club in London. Nicholas Jackson soon. Ay, caramba, Korean. Ay, caramba. What is going on? End the stream, Dave. I don't know what happened to my message then. LOL, bro, it went mad. I can't even lie. I said Nunes was aiming to shave his beard and miss, bro. Serial misser, man. It's crazy. Korean Blood said fourth biggest in London. I'm dead. Ay. Man said Arsenal, the reassurance of Chelsea reject. Bro, it's Chelsea's retirement home, man. The guy, when they want to kick back, they don't really care about football anymore. Put their feet up, get a bit of a bag, play Champions League football, don't win anything, just come to Arsenal, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? It's tragic stuff, bro. Tragic stuff. I heard Nunes was playing darts. Bro, these Nunes jokes are crazy. Oh my god. Facts don't care about feelings. Arsenal, fourth biggest club in London. Oh my god. I just know Nunes will cook in Serie A. It's so written. To be fair, it's a slow league. That's why. I think he suits it, to be honest with you. And I feel like whoever he plays for, he'll get a load of chances. And again, because Serie A is not a league that a load of people watch, you'll just see the highlights because people are saying the same thing about Vlahovic, where he would miss a few chances, but you just see the goals he scored. So then you'll see that on obviously the accumulation clips on Twitter and obviously all these other platforms. And then you'll be obviously gassed about that. So it's actually kind of crazy, man. Man said Kurt Low, Blood, Valencia, no surprise. Yeah, we always do it, man, in transfer negotiations, man. And that's why I'm surprised we actually got the deals done quickly for Kepa and obviously Norgard, because again, I still feel like those kind of, obviously Kepa was a release clause, so that's a bit different, but even the Norgard one was still a bit lowballing because again, he's the captain, 2-year deal, Premier League proven. We're getting it for like 9 mil or something. Like that's very cheap. So I thought they'll be wanting to obviously get a bit more money than that. But yeah, I said levels to this game. Makes sense, Chris. Man says Hoyland over Duran. Vidic, you definitely high. Brother, he's an ultimate troll, man. Don't worry, Darren. He's an ultimate troll. Man said thoughts on FC 25. Vidic, if you played it. Vidic in that case, Nunes over Duran. Yeah, that's mad. That is actually mad. These gunners getting gassing up this woman cosmetic lad like his prime Varane when he broke it onto the scene when he pocketed Messi. Levels to this game. Bro, like I said, I've never seen him play, man. So we'll wait and see, bro. But the thing is, he's not even going to start anyway. Like, let's be real. And when Gabriel and Saliba are fit, they're going to be the 2 centre backs. So unless one of them gets injured or gets arrested, he might have a chance to play a game if we obviously do end up signing him. But yeah, I said Mosquera, Mosquera, woman cosmetic lad. Laughing my ass off, man. Darren liked that one still. Nah, he said it yesterday, I think, or the day before. But yeah, nah, he's a funny one, to be fair. I still play FIFA 98. Wish there was an Ultimate Team back then. Bro, how are you playing this? On what, bro? So you got a PS, you got a PlayStation then, or PS1. You have to have. And when did you get this, bro? It's crazy. These man went from Gyökeres and Sesko to Jackson. What is going on? It's like they're asking for the banter. Brother, it's like we love it, man. Bro, it's like we love it. It's actually crazy, man. Crazy. Man said Vidic is so old. Vidic is so old, he won't upgrade to a modern setup with a 4K TV, bro. Yeah, you need to pattern up, Vidic, man. Where's your 4K? That's actually hilarious, man. That's too funny. Chelsea and Newcastle both remain involved in the João Pedro race. Says Fabrizio Romano, man. So yeah, that's a bit of a bomber. Fabrizio Romano bomber. But let's have a look at this again. But yeah, man, it's crazy. Luka Modric wants to obviously go to AC Milan as well. Boom. He just says Chelsea and Newcastle both remain involved in the João Pedro race. Sancho and Fenerbahce, nothing serious. Arsenal not in panic for Mosquera negotiations plus wing options. Manchester United keeping working for Mbeumo. So yeah, João Pedro to Chelsea or Chelsea or Newcastle, man. Okay, that'll be very interesting to see how that actually pans out. To be fair, very interested. But yeah, Beckham was so goated in FIFA 98. Yeah, you got to be 45. Yeah, at least, bro. Vidic with a banger TV. You know those brick ones, bro. Those massive ones that people used to steal. And so they're just wham. You know, with a wham back. The back's longer than the actual screen, bro. It's actually crazy. Yeah, them TVs, bro. To be fair, they were solid. They would last you time, years and years and years and years. You don't even worry about warranty on that, bro. That's hellfire, storm, like tornado, brother. That thing's still coming on. Static is still on there, bro. I'm telling you, man. They can survive anything, man. Any kind of world disaster is surviving for sure. Them TVs, man. Them TVs were crazy. Vidic is still using translator radio. That's mad. That's nasty. By the way, for the best player in the game, I said PS1. Yeah, PS1 is obviously the lick for sure. That is the lick. Especially the World Cup mode where I won the World Cup with England. Yeah, you really must have played this, man, because I think that is actually on there as well. Because yeah, obviously it's FIFA 98, isn't it? Obviously 98 World Cup in France and whatnot. Damn, yeah. Of course, Beckham carried me. I have Ps and PS5, but FIFA 98 most of the time. Mad thing. I said Igal Mosquera, the most promising young centre back in Europe. Arteta, let me take you on a date. I fully you can bring your kids to crazy work, man. Crazy work, man. I don't know why we want Pedro. I mean, yeah, it seems like he's not the profile you kind of necessarily need. Again, I don't know where he would play, what, on the left or up front. Is that again, he's not really like, he's more like a Jesus kind of type where he's like a wide forward kind of thing. But I feel like you just need like an out-and-out striker. Because again, if this is your striking option you're getting him in the lap. I don't know if that's enough to really obviously progress where you want to go in it. Obviously, he's more definitely a good player. I definitely rate him, but yeah, I don't know. I do not know at all, man. And Man City Gal scouting reports equals phone books in the 90s. Man, dad, Man City Gal, you know, that's crazy. That's a crazy slander name. Man City Gal retweeted the gayest player description ever on Norgard. Yeah, man. I think people just need to be honest, bro. Like, if you've not been obviously even gassing up a player, or you've rated a player for the longest and he didn't play for your club, and now you're linked with him, you're gassing him up, bro. Just be honest, man. You're just gassing him up because we're linked with him, innit? You weren't, no one was calling for Norgard to replace Partey when Partey looked like he was going to be staying. No one, fam. If everyone was saying, "Oh, who's better, Partey or Norgard?" everyone say Partey, bro. Like, let's not do this, innit? Like, so when people say it's a downgrade, I can hear it because again, you're expected to have Partey, Zubomendi, and obviously Rice, and now you got Norgard, Zubomendi, and Rice. So yeah, in terms of what they can actually bring to the Premier League, obviously Zubomendi is obviously unknown, unproven, and then Norgard is an average, basic, standard kind of Premier League midfielder. He's okay, he's decent. That's it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Partey definitely was one of the better ones last year, especially probably our best midfielder in general. So yeah, man, it is definitely a downgrade for sure. But we'll have to wait and see what happens with it, man, for sure. Massive Fabrizio Romano's latest tweets. Yamin Yamal spotted having a plain piece of chicken breast with sparkling water. Man is addicted to social media engagement. Brother, listen, man, he's making his peace, so you have to humble, bro. Sparkling water is elite. I'm not a massive. Is it sparkling? Is it sprinkle or is it sparkling? Or there's one of them I'm not a fan of. I can't remember if it's sparkling or not. But yeah, man, make yourself up. Man said, you get Pedro now, Arsenal will buy it. Just me. We will, bro. We'll buy him from you next year. Plus 20%, 4D Bowley chess. Yeah, listen, it won't even surprise me, man. Village says, you bomb tops, you're acting like you didn't play FIFA 02, you absolute pomegranate. Why are you calling me a pomegranate, bro? That's so random, man. But yeah, FIFA 02 was cold, bro. What you mean? What you mean, brother? Massive long gangly legs. What the F? My laughing emoji. Sparkling water is the water that tastes like is that with no sugar? Oh, Sprite with no sugar. Okay, yeah, I don't think about. You know what it is? With that, with like some orange juice or something like a flavoring with it, I think I like. But that on its own, I don't think I can drink, man. You know what it is? I'm expecting the Sprite taste, but it just doesn't come in it, so it feels like it's missing something. But yeah, man said, Darren, I love FIFA 07, Prime Henry. Yeah, that was a good one. FIFA 07, FIFA 06. Bro, there's a couple of good ones, man, back then. FIFA 08 was all right as well. You know what it is? I feel like depending on which team you supported, depending on obviously if you like the game or not, considering obviously the signings you would make in the game. So like if you've got a favorite team, like FIFA 08, FIFA 09 or whatever, it will be depending. Obviously, a lot of FIFA like for Arsenal, FIFA like 09, 010, 11. We started to get players, and again, during the mechanics of the game, we needed pace and power, and that was when obviously our team was just tiny, so you couldn't really do too much with the team, innit? I remember obviously when we had Mertesacker at the back, bro. Obviously, and again, there was a period where I think Arsenal only had like 3 centre backs at the club. It was like him, Koscielny, and I want to say it might even be 2, you know, because I'm sure we were playing Monreal centre back as well. So obviously, when you're doing like a career mode or you're facing like a thing, you have to play Mertesacker because there's actually no one else that's a centre back that's any decent. But the guy was so slow. Oh my god! I think his pace was like 17 or something ridiculous, man. He was so slow, and obviously the game was based on pace, bro. So yeah, man, that wasn't ideal, bro. We had some shocking players in it, some awful ones, and they're just all weak in it. Like you couldn't really barge past like a player. I used to always have to play like Diaby, even though he was injured, but because technically he's at the club, I should just dash him in midfield, man, and just play him because again, he had a little bit of strength in midfield. Like people like Santi and all these guys, just barge him off the ball, innit? Do you know what I mean? You just barge him off the ball, bro. So yeah, it's crazy, man, crazy, absolutely crazy, bro. Master Top's really doubling down on his double agent persona, sporting his blue beanie twice in a row back to the Chelsea. Chelsea bleeds blue. Yeah, you've lost it, Korean. You lost it. You guys all laughing at me because I'm playing FIFA 98 while you both play FIFAs before FIFA 10. Yeah, boy, it's not FIFA 98, bro. Like, what the hell? I told you about Top's career. Oh, get out of here, man. Get the hell out of here, you joke, man. Get the hell out of here, you joker. I was saying that to him earlier. It's his agent, Chelsea Bean. Yeah, I'm not wearing this one. During these transfer shows, until the transfer window is done, I ain't wearing these ones again, bro. I can't lie. All these skins come out since he started wearing the blue beanie. I hear it, fam. I hear it. I said Pedro replaced Nkuku doesn't make sense. Because Nkuku's going to Nkuku going to Man United? Is that like? Because again, I seen that was heavily linked. I know obviously he was linked with Bayern Munich, but it seems like that's quieting down. But the Man United one seems to be hotting up. So again, that could be a potential one to look out for. Doesn't make sense because Pedro will be a backup to Palmer, but Pedro is naturally a striker. Anyway, this is what I'm saying. He's someone that normally is a number 9, in it. So at Watford, that's where he was playing, I think, number 9, quite regularly. So yeah, I feel like at Brighton, they kind of try, obviously playing there sometimes, but when they want Welbeck there, they kind of push him out wide. So he kind of plays like kind of like different positions just to kind of get into the team kind of thing. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I feel like he could potentially play out wide. Or play in the 9 if you do get rid of Jackson. But again, if he's coming to be a number 10, doesn't really make too much sense, to be fair, as well. I agree. I said, bro, really hedging his bets by supporting Arsenal and Chelsea. I see his game. I don't support Chelsea, you joker. What is this? But I'm a fan of the old school games too. I love N64 GoldenEye, sick game. Obviously, I think that was it James Bond game? I've heard of it. I don't think I've never played it. But yeah, I've heard of it, bro, to be fair. Crazy. Bill Kieran says Jackson ain't good enough for Arsenal. He ain't good enough for Arsenal or Chelsea, to be fair. Let's be real. But yeah, man, for a fact, takes down his Thierry Henry picture and puts a picture of Drogba. Sure, allow this agenda. Allow it. It's crazy work. I said Jackson ain't good, full stop. Says Darren. I hear it, bro. Yeah, Korean's moving mad. But getting linked to Jackson is mad. Why is your club moving so mad, bro? We ain't ready for this. I know, man. I know. Like, literally, I don't understand why we're doing this either, bro. I can't lie. Like, it makes no sense to me personally. I don't see how we benefit from, 1, even being linked to him, 2, even signing him. It doesn't do anything. Like, what we're going to play him up front now? Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It just doesn't make any kind of sense in it. Why we would take a player that Chelsea fans are not happy with. Chelsea themselves are looking to probably upgrade on, and then we'd get him as our main striker. Like, what? What are we doing? Like, what are we doing, man? Hopefully it's just rumors and obviously paper talk, but you never know these days, man. I thought the Kepa thing was paper talk as well when I first seen it, and it wasn't because we've signed him. So yeah, man, it is one to keep an eye on, man. This one, Adam Adewaki one, bro, because it does look like Arsenal are trying to get a right-sided backup to Saka. We were linked with Mbeumo. Obviously, David Ornstein obviously tweeted that. And then we obviously this report about Madueke. We've been linked with Bakayoko as well. These are all right-sided wingers, like predominantly. So again, it doesn't look like we're going to try and get a backup to Saka, hopefully. But again, I suppose it depends on the money-wise and how much money we've got to spend, etc., etc. If we can get our main targets done, etc., etc. as well. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see with that one. But yeah, man, it's absolutely mad. Absolutely mad. Man said, didn't Trafford go to Newcastle? I don't think it's been confirmed yet, to be honest with you. I feel like Newcastle have been linked with a lot of players, but there's actually no kind of definitive answer of if they're going to sign them or not. I think everyone's still kind of waiting, to be honest with you. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens with that for sure. I said Rashford and Sancho might actually get moves to Arsenal. This sort of rumors gives me hope. Honestly, man, this is why I'm trying not to manifest it, bro. Honestly, man, I'm manifesting it. Oh, yeah. It stinks. It absolutely stinks, man, for sure. Man said Rashford, after all, said his idol is Thierry Henry. Absolute. He did say that. I do remember him saying that, actually. I can't remember when they asked him. I think it might have been a couple of years ago. But yeah, man, crazy considering it's not a Man United player, considering he's supposed to be a Man United fan and was in the academy. But it is what it is. Big up Tyrell, my bro. What you telling me, bro? Hope you're good. Big up Chanzo. Big up yourself, my guy. Hope you're good. Bro, what do you think of these? I'm guessing you're an Arsenal fan because there's a gun around the end of the name. But yeah, I don't know if you've seen the rumors about Jackson going to Arsenal. Apparently he's on our list, man. He's on our list. According to reports, he's on our list, bro. So, oh man, it ain't looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all, actually. It's not looking good at all, man. So yeah, man, we have to let me know what you think about that. But yeah, it ain't ideal. It ain't ideal, man. I said Trafford will end up at Newcastle. Watch. Yeah, he should do, man. I think it'll be a good signing for Newcastle for sure, to be honest. I feel like they do need some what's the word, rotational or well, rotation for Pope as well, man. So yeah, it's crazy, man. It's Rashford actually did bits for Villa. I thought he actually played okay, to be fair. I thought towards the start, people were gassing him up more than they probably think he was warranted because he think he got a few goals or he got a few assists. And I watched the performances. I was like, he's just kind of the same. But the one performance I remember where he was actually sick was the PSG at home game. He was moving mad that game. He was doing his thing. I can't lie. I feel like Emery made a mistake taking him off. They lost all kind of momentum and potentially could have beaten them because again they were on them, bro. And obviously they scored that disallowed goal that would have leveled it on the tie. Obviously they beat him 3-2 in the end, but they needed obviously a 2-goal swing to take it to extra time. But yeah, he was cooking that game. And even the Man City game they lost, I think he played pretty well as well that game as well. So he was starting to play a bit better performances for sure, minus like the goals. Because I think in the PSG game, I don't think he even scored, but he was definitely cooking. But yeah, man, I don't know where he's gonna go now. He wants to go Barcelona. I'm not sure if they're gonna get him and Nico Williams. I feel like it's one or the other. But yeah, if he doesn't go there, just don't end up Arsenal. This is why the reason why I'm just like, please, just get our attacking signings over the line, so we don't have to be linked with these kind of wingers from rival teams that they need to get rid of in it. So because we already know how it goes, man. LOL, I've got that Drogba photo, Korean. I don't know why Wharton isn't getting a good look by big clubs. A big club should go in for him. I don't know if they've been put off for the apparent transfer fee that they've obviously been touted. I think they said they wanted like 80 mil for him. So I don't know if teams are in a financial position to be paying that for him in particular. Because again, he's a very good player, he's talented, but I feel like he still needs a couple more seasons to be really established in like the Premier League, where you're like, for definite, he's one of the better teams. A bit like how like Casado was, or like do you know what I mean? When you're at like one of the like mid-table teams and you're performing very well, where you get the attention of the big teams. I feel like he needs another season doing that. But he's definitely got talent for sure, man. And I feel like this season that he just had, I feel like he wasn't really in the side. He got a few injuries, etc. But the season before, he was definitely cooking for 6 months or whatever. So we'll have to wait and see, man. But definitely one for the future. I think he definitely is one for the future for sure. I said Carlos Tops has the bigger version Joker. You man are moving mad. Oh, this banner's crazy, man. I said Nicholas Jackson, Arsenal 14. Get the hell out of here, bro. Bro, I wasn't even happy when Tio took it. Never mind when Nketiah took it. I was like, what is going on, bro? But yeah, man. Yeah, they should have just left it. The only one that I was like, yeah, cool, we can have it was Uber, innit? Aubameyang, bro. I was like, yeah, fine. You warranted it, innit? You scored the goal, so yeah, whatever. But everyone else, man, when Tio got it, I was like, nah, you're an 18, man. Do you know what I'm saying? You should be rocking the 17 shirt or something, bro. You get me? Or the 32 or something like that, man. You're not a 14, man, or a 7. Or an 11. You get me? You're not one of those guys, in my opinion. So yeah, it's absolutely crazy, man. I mean, he has all of the hype for Declan Rice before he moved from West Ham. Yeah, for sure. But I don't think there's that what's the word? That kind of when you know when clubs are really wanting to sign him like all at one time. You don't really have that at the minute, man. For whatever reason. Maybe again, he needs to and another thing as well. I think Declan Rice was playing for England at the time as well. And that's another big boost. When you start to play internationally regularly, that's when obviously teams start to take note because again, that seems to be on another level. So I think he needs to. There's a few things he needs to do before he starts getting the well-renowned kind of we're after this kind of guy in it. So yeah, man, for sure. But he's still only young anyway, so he's got a bit of time. That's blasphemy, Korean, 100%, Darren, man. 14 was crazy. Man, to look at his numbers. I would love him to see him at Man United, Wharton, you know. Listen, I think he's a good player. Obviously, Rice has become better since joining Arsenal, 100%. And yeah, he would become better signing him. But again, I feel like, when you look at it, who would, obviously, I don't think Man United are going to pay 80 mil for him because, again, you've got probably more key areas to really focus on, which is the striking department. You need to score more goals. Arsenal, again, we're not going to pay that kind of money for him, especially with just bought Zubimendi and obviously got Rice in like a couple of seasons earlier. Chelsea's midfield is sorted. You look at Liverpool, would he go to Liverpool? Probably, but would he play a regular, like, obviously game time? Probably not. Would they spend that much money on him? I don't know. They probably need more of a traditional DM. He's more like a kind of playmaker kind of style where he kind of dictates play with his passing and stuff. They probably need more of like an enforcer. That's someone that's going to intercept and stuff like that. So I don't know if he's going to go there. Manchester City have just bought Renders and a lot of other players. So for him, he's probably thinking, well, I want to have a step up. He's not going to get into Newcastle's team. They've got, like, in terms of midfield, they've got a really balanced midfield themselves. So, yeah, I just feel like that position at the minute, the kind of teams are either spent loads of money in that position already, or they've got like a set midfield three, which I don't really want to break up because they're like in terms of chemistry wise, they're set. Or they need to spend money in other positions, like Man United do. Spurs, again, he could go there, but again, they've just spent money on Bergvall. They've obviously got, which obviously I think he's better than, he is better than Bergvall. But again, it's one of those things where are they going to be willing to spend 80 mil on a player like that to go in that position? I don't know, to be fair. I don't know, man. But yeah, man said Wharton will be a baller soon, not quite ready. Yeah, I still think he needs a few more seasons, I think. He's still early young, though, so he's definitely got time, man. But again, it's one of those ones where I feel like once one team wants him, you know how it works. A load of teams are going to be after him, wanting to obviously buy him and stuff like that. So that's normally how it obviously comes across for sure. I said, bro, you're going to be seeing him move to Manchester City. You know, it's going to happen. Maybe, man. Maybe, bro. I said, what I say with Shirky. True, better how? Rice has become better at Arsenal than his days at West Ham. Yeah, obviously he's playing with better players. He's playing against better opposition as well. Obviously in the Champions League, and obviously like when you look at his statistics, he's scoring more goals than he did at West Ham. He's providing more assists than he did at West Ham, and he's performing at a higher level than he did. Not to say obviously he's perfect because again he still has got limitations to his game, but again, obviously I've been happy with him in terms of how he's been playing overall the last 2 seasons. But again, I feel like certain things that we're asking him to do, he can't do physically. So again, that's probably why he got Zubimendi in to try and, again, it's all about partnership, isn't it? And for me, his best performances was when he was in a double pivot with Jorginho. I don't think he really had great chemistry with Partey, to be honest with you, in terms of them linking up. But with him and Jorginho, that partnership there, Jorginho dictating with the passing and obviously the deep line playmaking, and then obviously Rice being that kind of guy that off the ball can cover large spaces and really be defensively assured. I think that partnership there was perfect because that's the period where we were beating teams 6-0, 5-0, 5-0, 6-0, whatever in the league. And I feel like the partnership in terms of our midfield chemistry was just the best then. So if they can try and recreate that, I don't know why we never went back to that, to be honest with you, even last year a bit more often. So, but yeah, if they can try and recreate that, then actually that'd be more ideal because I think that's Rice's probably best position, that kind of box to box kind of pivot kind of player in it. So yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But big up everyone in the building. Man said Nicholas Jackson is the new Thierry Henry, remember? Oh, you man are losing your head, fam. You man are losing your head. Man said Thierry Henry, you know, that's crazy work, man. That's crazy work, man. Well, big up everyone tuning in, man. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna head off now. I'm gonna redirect to my boy Shane. Make sure you guys go and change chat and say T Chanzo Raid, all of that good stuff. Tops Raid.